Now we are going to study application of equal area criteria case number 2. So what is case number 2? Sudden loss of one of the parallel lines. So we will have two things to discuss before loss of parallel lines and after loss of parallel line. So first thing is before our P is equal to P max sine delta, basically P max sine delta, and P max value we can write Vs into Vr upon xt plus x clearly from here, and this is sine delta basically. So this will be P. So P max value we can get it from here, that P max value we can get from here Vs into Vr upon. So what will happen after sudden loss of one of the parallel lines? After sudden loss of one of parallel lines, guys. So what will happen, this will be removed, and now we can write P max 1, P max dash basically. Vs and Vr will not change, Vs into Vr upon, now this will be x. So we can see clearly that xt plus x basically. So we can clearly see that P max 1 is greater than P max dash. So P max 1 is greater than P max dash, because here it is x by 2 and here it is x. So clearly we can see from here that if we want to understand the case of loss of parallel lines, so we must see carefully that in P delta diagram. So in P delta diagram, let us assume this is P and this is delta, and this is we are drawing P is equal to P max sine delta basically. So this will be P is equal to P max sine delta. So this will be P max basically, this will be P max, and initially our generator was delivering this much of power, that is we have Pm naught is equal to Pe naught, we have Pm naught is equal to Pe naught. So it is operating at delta naught with two parallel transmission line. And what will happen when one of the transmission line is removed? So P max dash value will removed. So now I am going to draw with the green pen, that is P max. Then this means after the loss of parallel lines. So this will be the case. This is your P is equal to P max sine delta, and this is your P is equal to P max. Here it is 1 and this is P max 1 sine of delta. So now what is happening exactly? Let us assume it was working at this point. When one of parallel line will be lost, so this will be directly going to the second line. Second line means P max dash. It will follow P max dash. Then what will happen when PA is equal to PM minus PE? So PE value has been reduced. When PE value has been reduced, so P value had been, so PA value will be up. It means the delta value will increase. You can see from here that if this value has increased, so P max dash value will decrease. So hence P is equal to P max dash sine delta value will always decrease. So due to this formula, the delta will start increasing and this will follow the second graph. So this will follow the second graph. I'm drawing with the green pen, and it can go at any value. It can go at any value, greater than 90 degree or less than 90 degree, but not this del max value, not this del max value. So if wherever it is going, let us assume this is del 2 and this is del 1. So what is happening, we can calculate all this value. Either we can calculate the del 2 value, and if this is going to the del max value, then we can also calculate. So this is del A1, this is positive accelerating area A1, and this is negative accelerating area, this is A2. And if we want to calculate the value of del max, now we can calculate with all the given value and with the help of equal area criteria as following. So we can write del naught to del 1 Pm minus P max dash sine delta is equal to del 1 to del max I am considering this del 2 to del max, it means it is reaching to the del max value. So del 1 to del max, we can write P max dash or sine delta minus PM d delta. Here it will be also d delta. So this is how we can calculate whatever the value will be asked in the question. So here it is all about this application of equal area criteria in case number 2. Thank you.